Hello, guys, and welcome to Saspubg League Game Week 1 Match 2. We are at Miramar map, the desert map, and we have all 16 players. Unfortunately, TNB Dota couldn't participate because he had not downloaded the map, so he was auto kicked and the match had started. Meanwhile, I think so one member from Zong United couldn't participate. So we have 62 players and all 16 teams participating. So let's PUBG. So I guess as always the flight skin will be that of Tibet Gafar. I think so. He has the highest RP, window on the finish, and season 10 conqueror. A very OP player from a Tibetan PUBG community, and the flight pattern, as you can see, is from Torreira towards the Minas Gerais, covering the eastern region of Miramar. Quick tip: Miramar has the largest landmass of any PUBG map. You can see they have the largest landmass area, so a lot of ground can be covered by the squad, and they can go for good loot. Same can be spotted by 14 squad. They are moving farther away from their teammates. Meanwhile, squad number 17 gear squad is there. Bot squad are not dropping down at the moment, but they are dropping towards Picardo. Meanwhile, we could see squad number 13 Ella squad and squad number 18 Mark Pen has dropped. They are covered by another squad, but the number is not there. It's squad number 9. Meanwhile, we could see squad number 8 and squad number 10 dropping down towards El Zahar area. The compound has been covered. We can see squad number 3 Revo are going towards La Bendita or the graveyard area. Meanwhile, CT are following them and Puya is there. TNB squad are in Hacienda, but Ninja are currently fighting with squad number 8 Origin Demon. Again knock. Origin X are having a hard game at this game week 1 because one member is already knocked. The same action it repeat was followed in the match 1 that was on Erangel. And Mark Momo, oh my god, Momo has been run down by the vehicle, has been knocked, but I guess he will be revived. Meanwhile, one squad are currently fighting with Ella squad. Asmo has been knocked. Riot Venom still going for the loop. Gorka manages to get Amphas. One squad are in danger. Blizzard Pasta is there still knocked. Danzi I think so going for the revive. Zong United is there. Momo waiting for his teammates to open the door. Danzi going for the revive. Victor has the pistol. Amphas is the casualty of one squad. Our squad now have all 4 members, but Amphas is the casualty early hand. So 60 members are there. 2 members are killed. Amphas and 1 member from Origin X squad. Remember, Mark Pen are in nearby. Grenades are being launched, but it doesn't connect anyone. Coco with pistol at the moment, but Zong United is Pim Hulk trying to make an aggressive move towards Coco. Coco is running fleeing from the compound at the moment, moving back, flanking back towards his teammate. We can see Pasta behind a broken wall. At the northern side, we can see Ella squad are fighting with squad number 9. And the right Venom has spotted Blizzard. Blizzard making an aggressive move towards Venom, but Venom with SK2 Elf. Oh my god, with good jump by Venom. Venom manages to get Blizzard. Blizzard trying to tap him out. Oh my god, Geop is also knocked. Blizzard manages to get both members of Ella Scott and Gorka. This is the last surviving member trying to get Blizzard. Blizzard has been knocked. Riot is safe at the moment. Gorka with Scar manages to get Blizzard, but the rest of the members of Wada squad is still where. Blizzard will be finished by Gorka and Venom will be revived. Meanwhile, Asmo and Geop are finished early hand. City squad are fighting with Puya squad in graveyard area. City Akatsuki has been knocked. Both are Manipuri squad. Akatsuki knocked, and City Unknown managed to get higher court. Ryota has will be finished by CT, and CT Puya with all three members down, but one surviving member. Gayfield is the last surviving member, but again we could see Markman squad are fighting. So action between different parts of Miramar map are going on at the moment. Let's see. Coco. Coco trying to make a move towards, still going for the loot. They are not fully equipped at the moment, but Dark has been spotted and Dark has been knocked. Zong 101 has to be knocked. Pim Hulk is the last surviving member of Zong United. He's playing safe at the moment, but Mark Pence got chicken winners of the last map in Erangel, making an aggressive move towards Zong United. Then Zong will be revived, but a very good net by Pasta manages to get all members, the last members of Zong United, and with that we are down to 14 teams. At the other hand, Wana squad was finished, so two members of two teams are already knocked early in this game of Miramar. Match 2 of Saspubg Lake squad are playing very well. Mark Penn looks strong. So Mark Penn with already 4 kills manages to finish Zone United. Meanwhile, the zone has shrinking towards the southern portion, covering the famous places like Los Leones, Pecado, Chumacera, Minas de Valle. Los Higos has not been covered till now. The only squad that was spotted on those locations was Nepali Honi squad during the pro scrims. Not many squad drops in that area. Meanwhile, you could see 4S squad are at the extreme northeastern side, but they are playing for good strat. Meanwhile, we could see Origin X with 2 casualties, Shady and Demon both knock, and Maverick and Proof is the last surviving member. They're trying to loot different location via motorcycle. Still, Origin X manages to survive the early fatal blow of RPS squad. You could see Maverick and Blue surviving early hand in this game, but we can see flare drop at southwest area. I think the Blue has spotted the flare. That was, I think so. PS squad has called the flare. So only flare call by PS squad, Ninja, Babe, Eclipse and Tibet Kefar. Trying to loot the vast area. No other squad can be spotted in this area, so they will get enough utility, I guess, for them to battle. Meanwhile, we can see Pika squad are in red zone area. CT squad, so squad has to make them move towards the safe zone. Meanwhile, Contractor manages to knock one member of squad number 6. Squad number 6, that is Pika squad 0, has been sniped by Mr. Contractor. Meanwhile, Mr. Snoop Doggy Talk is there trying to catch. Rest of the 0-0 has still low on health. Zo 2 low on health. Pika another Sky managing to flank from the lab, but Snoop Doggy Dog doesn't know Pika Sky. Let's see if he can get Snoop Doggy Dog, but Rich is blocking him at the moment. Meanwhile, Pika, I think so, he has spotted Snoop Doggy Dog, and Pika Sky manages to get Snoop Doggy Dog, but the red zone is on their head, so Pika Sky has to play safe, otherwise he will be finished. Meanwhile, Pika Sky making an aggressive move towards Snoop Doggy Dog. I think so, Snoop Doggy Dog will be finished, but the rest of the team of Mr. Scott are trying to come for the cover. Meanwhile, Snoop Doggy Dog has been finished and knocked. Oh my god, 0 nearly was knocked by the red zone. Zero, the zero in both Team Pika as well as Mr. Squad. So Pika Doma will be revived, and the only casualty is that of Mr. Scott. We can see Mr. Contractor with a beautiful snipe, but wouldn't finish some members of Pika squad. But Pika squad now taking the vehicle and are moving backwards, making sure they are happy with the one kill. They want to last longer in this map and take the point tally above. Meanwhile, 4X squad are currently fighting with Origin X. I see still infected by the blue zone. I see Foxgale Grim are trying to fight with 1R. Meanwhile, Maverick is being revived by blue. Sorry. So Origin X Blue manages to revive Maverick, and Maverick has been fully healed. Smoke cover has been thrown so that they can take the motorcycle and make their way safely towards the safe zone, but they are surrounded by 4X squad. 4X, Leo God, Fox, Game are still with no vehicle. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to take cover and trying to find man oil as shots are being fired towards Origin X. They are in tight spot. Oh my god, what a mistake by bad driving from Origin X, man, and both members were knocked. Meanwhile, 4 squad are continuously trying to catch members, but they are being Origin X are safe at the moment, but IC is there at the background trying to flank, and he has catch IC. Origin X has been, oh my god, caught from behind by 4S squad, and with that 4S squad managed to get 2 team kills, and oh my god, what a jump. Did you see, guys? That was a great jump. Oh my god, high jump by Foxcal. Could see nearly landed this portion from this vehicle, and a beautiful strats by 4S squad, and IC flanking from behind manages to get one Origin X, and with that we are down to 12 teams, 43 still alive. They are still inside the blue zone. Same goes to squad number 10, but they are slowly making their way towards the safe zone. Meanwhile, the La Bendita compound are being crowded by many squad. We could say PNB, Pika, CT, Gear squad, all in the same location. 4S squad are still in the blue zone, but they know that the zone doesn't hurt them a lot. We could see TNB squad. So 2 minutes 55 minutes still there for the team to secure down towards the safe zone, and after that the zone 2 will shrink. Meanwhile, we could see Stars and Max Boy now making, oh my, Dota couldn't join it because he has not downloaded the map, but TNB with 3 members now making their way towards the safe zone. They are in Los Leones area. Meanwhile, bot 6 are fighting some shots towards, I think so, Mr. Scott, but we could see PS Scott are now making their way towards the safe zone area. The southern portion of the map is completely empty. German side has been covered by Markpin Scott and Ella Scott are nearby. Master Squad Gorkha is the last surviving member. Master Squad with all 4 members can make an aggressive move, and they are doing the same. Meanwhile, Ace trying to catch Gorkha, and Gorkha has been caught and finished by Master Ace, and Master with 1 team kills, but only 1 minute 40 seconds left for Master Squad to make them move towards the safe zone. In between, they can find Markpin Squad, but now Markpin Squad are making their way towards the safe zone 2. Now we could see Mr. Scott are now making their way towards the southern portion, which is a very good strategy because not many squad can be spotted at that area. Meanwhile, Los Leones areas are being crowded by many squad, and Gear squad are currently firing some shots. So Gear Candy, Bokas, Nameless, Divine, and Mr. Haki are safe. Meanwhile, we could see Pika squad at the background, making their way towards the safe zone. So Sky Joe Pika with already 1 kills, 0 going solo in Buggy at the moment. Meanwhile, you can see Dolma and Sky at the extreme northern side. So Pika squad are now making their way towards the southern portion. They doesn't want to get crowded in the same area. Zero. They have 3 vehicles. Pika Zero is going for the loot, stopping in between. But he's safe at the moment. So he can make that rotation. Meanwhile, Markman squad can be spotted rotating towards bot squad and Zero squad. But squad number 10, that is PS squad, are holding the ground. So winners of chicken dinner, winners of last map, are now making with 4 team kills, now making their way towards the southern portion. Very smart move. Meanwhile, CT squad has called for the flare, and oh no, TNB has called for the flare, and CT knows that flare is there, so they are trying to catch members of TNB squad. Meanwhile, we can see Gear squad are there. TNB has called for 2 flares, so I think so there was M249, there's 2 M249 and MK14 in drop number 8. Sakula with AUG, Max Boy with AWM. So TNB squad are all geared up to catch members and to find, but Max Boy has spotted Gear squad. So let's see if Max Boy can get the kill. On the other hand, CT has been spotted by TNB Star. So TNB has locked down with 2 squad at the moment. CT fetus grenades are being launched towards fetus, but it doesn't connect anyone. Meanwhile, they have been caught from another angle by Unknown and Sensei. Sakula has that location covered. Unknown has been spotted. Oh my god, but a bad move. Sakula will be knocked. He was backup fire by Sensei, saying Unknown making a move. Sakula has been finished. Max by Star is the last surviving member on the 2 members. So Unknown and Sensei making a move. Unknown can get that AUG, very powerful gun. It is squad making. You can see the technique, the strats are very good. You can see two members are spread at each ridge of the area. They are not in open, they are taking smoke covers, they are making so gameplay. You can see Sensei, Unknown, Fetus, Akatsuki has been knocked by Max Boy, and Max Boy and Star are now holding back, going for the turtle technique, you can say, making sure they fall back and take cover and then catch CT squad in open. Fetus has been knocked, and Max Boy and Star are holding ground at the moment. Very good strat, but I think Star are making an aggressive move towards 2 members of CT squad. Sensei Molotov has been launched, and Star now making an aggressive move from the right, flanking from the right, rotating. Let's see if they can catch CT. Unknown, but CT, oh my god, CT Sensei, already a bad reload at the time. Max Boy versus CT. Sensei manages to get Sensei, but a backup cover fire from Unknown, and with that TNB squad are knocked, and CT gets the 3 kills and all the loot from the 2 air drops from TNB squads. So this is a very good loot and as well as kill for CT squad. They are playing very well in the second game. Meanwhile, we could see Pod squad are currently fighting with squad number Markman squad. Markman with 5 kills, or Mr. Squad are also fighting with Bot squad, and Bot versus Mr. going on. Meanwhile, they can be thwarted by Master Scott and Markman Scott who are there. But now we could see third party for Markman Scott. Markman Scott has dropped down to the area. So Markman are making a move. Mr. Scott are in tight angle. They are surrounded by both bot and Markman. You can see they are taking cover of all the vehicle from each angles, making sure they can take as much kills as they can from this area. Markman are playing very well at the moment. Let's see if Markman can get the kill. Denze and Momo, I don't know, they are falling back at the moment. Doesn't want to get guys. Markman, I think so. I don't know why they are falling back. I think so. They hurt 2 to 3 members, and the zone is shrinking, but they want to play it safe. Remember, smoke cover has been thrown by bot, and Mr. Scott are safe at the moment. So Mr. Scott, let's see contractor what he's trying to do. Contractor, Mr. Contractor with no helmet at the moment, and 416 with no extended mag. Let's see if he can catch. Bot Scott Akatsuki low on health, taking his medkit and boosters, making sure he's all fully healed for the action that's coming up. Meanwhile, you can see Master Scott out there at behind. If let's see if Master can make that move. But at the moment, we could see Bot and Mr. Scott are holding the position very well, not making an aggressive move. But Cyclist now trying to make a move towards Mr. Contractor. Cyclist with Uzi trying to catch any member of Mr. Scott. Grenades are being caught. Cyclist throws grenade once again but doesn't connect to anyone. Bot are furious. They want to catch members of. Random shots are being fired. Fallen and Stinger. Akatsuki trying to catch any member of. But a beautiful net by Venom manages to connect Akatsuki. Now I think so. Yes, Zero is making an aggressive move. Zero trying to make an aggressive move towards Bot Cyclist. Cyclist is last surviving member. M249 spray by Zero manages to get Bot Scott, and with that we are down to 9 teams, 35 alive. A beautiful net by Venom catches Akatsuki, and with that it was evident that Mrs. Scott will make an aggressive move, and they manages to get the last surviving member, that was Cyclist, and with that Snoop Dogg has been the casualty of Mr. Scott, and 3 team kills for Mr. Scott. But Master doesn't want to fight at the moment, so they are making their way towards the safe zone. The zone has shifted towards the northern side, covering most of the Los Leones city. So we could see a lot of action. Gear Squad are currently firing shots at PS Squad. Random shots. Divine with 4 action, but oh my god, a beautiful tap from Mini 14, and Divine Wave manages to get Divine, but he will be revived. Meanwhile, 4S Squad are in between PS Squad and Gear Squad. Let's see if they can catch any member, but it's building to building fire on between PS Squad. PS with 2 team kills already. Gaffer trying to hold the location of the flare drop that was spotted below him. Meanwhile, you can see squad number 6 Pika is there. CT is there at the extreme boulder hills. You can see the boulder hills at the extreme right where CT has covered the area, and the power plant area has been covered by Pika squad. For as squad are in between Gear Squad, and so 4S has to play it safe. IC has heard the shots being fired and trying to find any out of position member of PS Squad, but unfortunately they are covered by the broken wall. So PS is safe at the moment. Foxgale is far away from his teammates trying to catch members of Gear Squad. Foxgale with, I think so, he's a sniper of the team, and Foxgale has taken the highest roof of the building trying to catch Gear Squad. He's sneaking at the moment, prone, trying to play it safe, trying to find information. But Zero has got Master, Revo has got, Pikachu has got Revo. Revo Tyson manages to get, but CT is there. Revo are currently fighting. Revo squad are currently fighting with Picasso at Cutty trying to make a move. Dota has been knocked. Revo with two members down. Dota and Tyson has been knocked by Pika squad. Pika now making a move. Revo and Tyson. Tyson trying to hide behind the blue container, making his way towards Cutty for the revive, but Dota not making a move. Meanwhile, we can see Pika squad are throwing, launching grenades after grenades. So let's see if Pika can get that kill, but Pika Revo squad has been spotted by Sky, and Sky manages to finish one member of Revo squad. Dota has been finished. Tyson has been revived and he will be healed up. Meanwhile, we can see squad number 11 are pushing from behind. Oh my god, Zero has been spotted by Revo squad, and it's a tight position for Pika now making an aggressive move towards Revo squad. Revo squad are in danger because they are in open. And Revo are now making their move towards the Pika squad. Pika now still inside the greenhouse, firing random shots at the moment. Meanwhile, you can see Eclipse are currently fighting with CT unknown manages to get Revo J4P. CT holding the high ground at the moment, but from behind we can see Mr. Squad. Master S are currently fighting. So at the other end we can see Ninja is being revived because Zero Foxgale has been knocked for at the rooftop, and we are down with 8 team kills. I think so. Gear Squad has been finished. The latest squad to be knocked is Gear Squad 4X. Manages to get Gear Squad, but Pika Sky manages to get Revo. On the other hand, CT now making their move towards 4S squad. So we are down to 6th zone and Master Kid. Shots are being fired towards Sensei. Sensei smoke cover has been thrown. The water plant city has been covered by CT squad. CT now making their way move towards Mr. Squad. Contractor is still knocked. Zero. Oh my god, two members of CT unknown invaders with so let's see, Contractor still knocks Zero or Venom is the last surviving member. Meanwhile, with Mark Penn, Scott are also there. Let's see if CT can catch them. The desert killer suit has been taken by two members of CT Scott, and the CT are all four surviving members of OLS Venom. I think so. Mr. Contractor has been knocked, so Mr. Scott with two surviving members at the moment. Meanwhile, you can see Mark Penn, Scott, Master Scott are there. Master Kid Scott has been finished. Mr. Master Don trying to catch members of Mark Penn. Mark Penn has been spotted. Oh my god, M249 shots, but this couldn't connect Dancy. Oh my, but another shot from Pastor manages to connect Don, and Don has been knocked by Mark Penn squad. Meanwhile, Kate is there for the revive, but they are left with 18 seconds. Meanwhile, Master Scott are not, Mark Penn are not making an aggressive move towards Master Scott. Oh my god, Momo trying to make a move. Pasta Danzy has been knocked. Danzy, Mark Penn, Pasta has been finished, but Mark Penn with an aggressive move manages to finish Master Scott. Mark Penn with two surviving members. Danzy and Pasta has been finished, and Mark Penn with 11 team kills already, making a strong point. We are down with 5 teams and 15 players still alive. The zone is shrinking. This zone will hurt a lot. As you can see, IC affected by the zone. Oh my god, trying to go from behind. but as a try spot he has to rotate from the left, but IC will be knocked and all members of 4S has been knocked and finished by the zone. Oh my god, that's what the zone 6, it hurts a lot. Meanwhile you can see we are down to 3 teams, Mr. Scott, and we can see CT Scott has too been affected by the play zone, and Mark Payne versus PS going on at the moment. Meanwhile, we can see Master Scott. Oh, sorry, Mr. Scott has still two surviving members, but none of the Scott are inside the safe zone, and we have only 48 seconds. Sorry, 45 now for the Scott to make. The nearest one is Mark's Payne Pot, but a beautiful net by Gefa manages to get Coco. Momo is the last surviving member. This can be the game from Gefa now making an aggressive move. A beautiful net cover by another member of Gaka Tibet. Shots are being fired. Eclipse has been knocked, but Coco is still not Coco. It's a Momo versus Gefa at the moment, but shots have been fired. Let's see if they can catch OLS Venom, and Zero can catch Momo. Last member of Mark Payne's squad is Momo. OLS Venom managed to get Eclipse has been finished. Meanwhile, Ninja is still there, but Kefar is still inside the blue zone. Momo is still inside the blue zone, hiding behind the red two containers of red zone. Babe now making his way. The zone is shrinking, and at the extreme left we can see OLS Venom has been knocked by Momo trying to get 0-0 has been knocked. OLS Venom still low on health, making his way, but Babe manages to get Venom, and we are down to 2 members. Venom has been go Geffard versus Markpen. Oh my god, a beautiful clutch by PS Scott manages to get last surviving member Markpen, and with that, congratulations to PS Scott for winning the Miramar map. So we have PS Scott at winning the second game. We can see Mark Payne at the second position. Mr. Scott at the third. CT fourth, fifth has been taken by 4S, sixth Master, and 7 is Pika Scott, and the rest as follows. Thank you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe this channel, and do share.